How's this smell?
They smell good.
So we picked up a free breakfast because we made a green choice, which basically means we don't have them switch out our towels or sheets and stuff. And they give us 25 AED. In the States it's like $5. We use it to get some watermelon.
And some cookies, which are wrapped up nicely in this.
Nice. And now we grabbed a taxi and we're headed down to Jumeirah Mosque. So the mosque tour is at 10 a.m. Be here at 9:45. So we're here at the Jumeirah Mosque, which as far as we know is the only mosque in all of Dubai that's open to the public. They do one tour daily. Part of it is under construction right now, as you can hear. It's a 75-minute tour. Totally open to the public, it's only 20 dirham, and they'll give you the headscarf. Little guest book. Just hang out here. We've got some breakfast, snacks, coffee and tea, things like that. Interesting. These are little sweet treats that we had up at the desert safari. They're so good. There's plenty of seating while you wait. Now there is a dress code, which is basically pants and covered shoulders. But if you don't pass the dress code, they have an abaya for the women and the kendora for the men. Shoes off. Thank you. So I think tour is a misnomer. It's more of like an informational lecture. Then you just sit in the mosque and they teach you about Islam and they teach you about the traditional attire for the men and the women. It's really, really interesting. And then she answers a whole bunch of questions afterwards. So you can ask whatever you want. And I thought it was great. What do you think, Ace?
It was wonderful.
Okay folks, this is how we save money when we travel. This is one of the ways. We are walking 2 kilometers from the mosque to our lunch.
It's already hot, but it's not that bad. There's a breeze that comes through once in a while.
We learned in the Dubai Museum how important palm trees were because they provided shade and recreation, and we are feeling that now.
But also the palm trees are now behind us, and there are none in front.
We're about halfway there. We hopped into a store for some air conditioning and a little break. Well, these kind of seem unnecessary. I guess so does that. Oh, this is awesome. What a refreshing little thing to have on this little walk. That was not so bad, especially with the little break that we took. Here's Ravi. It's on every single list of good restaurants to eat in Dubai, so we're gonna go check it out. This is our hall. Kind of a no-frills restaurant, which we kind of like. We did good. Fantastic meal. What do you think?
Oh, it was delicious. I ate way too much, as usual.
We got butter chicken, chicken masala, and chicken tikka. All of it was fantastic. We were gonna walk down there, but that's just all out in the sun. It is so much nicer in the shade. Ah, Hassan! Check out our little walkway in the shade. I saw this picture yesterday that I really want to get. The Burj Khalifa. I wanted to get it lined up in between the 2 towers there. Seem to be in the middle of kind of a busy intersection here.
Let's look at Brian. This little island there. Stuck in traffic.
Issa finding her shade. So this right now is why you want your head covering and the scarf and the whole abaya or
I
kandori.
have thought about putting it on.
Yeah. It is so hot in the sun. It just wants some sort of shade. Back in the air conditioning, we're gonna take the metro down to the Burj Al Arab. All right, let's go out to this heat. Issa's already out there. Sometimes I stay behind to get the shot.
I think we should do a test drive with one of the Bentleys out to the Burj Al Arab and then maybe the Lexus.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Just to impress.
I'm wearing pants today. Looks like that's the last of our shade. This may have been a mistake. We should have taken a taxi because the taxi was gonna cost like $3 and honestly that's way worth it. Whoops, but whatever.
Almost there.
Almost there. That's Ali. Not a mistake to walk because we just made a friend from New Delhi. We're at Souq Madinat, which is right next to the Burj Al Arab. So Souq Madinat was modeled after a real souk back in the old days. I think it says something. No touching. It's like a fancy, quieter version of the Abras over in the creek. Alright, well that's it for Souq Madinat. We got some ice cream. Issa got a raspberry sorbet.
And it's amazing. Desperately needed.
We're gonna walk over to the Burj Al Arab and call it a day. And now we're at Jumeirah Beach Hotel. It's fancy. They don't even have paper towels. We've come down and around the outside of Jumeirah Beach Hotel to Jumeirah Beach, which is one of the free public beaches here. We've got a sweet view of the Burj Al Arab. The sand is nice, the water is warm, it's nice. So yeah, we recommend it. We don't have our swimsuits on, so we're not gonna spend a lot of time here, but it looks like a nice beach. Oh dear. We've got just a few hours left in Dubai, so we came back to the fountains, spend them here with the Burj Khalifa. This is a good layout of Dubai. So there's Dira and Burj Dubai, and then downtown. There's the marina up here, Palm Jumeirah. There's the world, and then the desert safari was like way out there.